Oh, hello there, everybody. How you all doing? I know, two nights in a
Hey.
row. It's insane. I can't remember the last time I did that. Legitimately, I can't remember the last time I did that. Um, but hey, we got some more God of War adventures to partake in. He says, having spent some chunk of the day working on, uh, working on my playthrough of Ratchet and Clank. Well, among other things. My downtime has been Ratchet and Clank because this is only semi-downtime by comparison. How are we all doing this fine afternoon, evening? And yeah, Smaller is here. You can probably hear Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle faintly in the
Hello.
background. Because that's your new favorite game, isn't it?
Of all time. No game is better.
Oh wow, well you heard. I guess that's it then.
They should
But
give up. It's over.
Soma versus Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. What is the definitive best game of the bunch?
There was no point in even saying the words as soon as like we
Well,
all knew who the
maybe
winner
there was no
was.
point, but nevertheless, I figure it's worthwhile to utter the words to just make it clear that that's where the comparison that's being drawn and that one of them um, emerges on top.
Storyline is much better in Mario and Rabbids.
You took the day off to play video games? No, I didn't. I made a comic. It'll be up pretty shortly. I did that, and also some work on script.
I was gonna say,
So
since when is EFAP streaming right now? That's not
yeah,
how that
that's right.
works.
Though I've been up since EFAP was meant to start, so this ain't gonna be a long one. I'm quite tired, and I don't know if I can. I'm pretty sure I've had 6 or 7 cups of coffee today, so I figure I
Oh my.
figure I figure I don't want to make my heart explode, so I might wean back on the coffee for now. Um, but I want to continue to make some progress in the old God of War because Ragnarok is like it is approaching.
Looming.
It is getting there, and I like it's just yeah. It's I want to keep playing it. I want to keep making progress, and I do want to make sure that streams are more regular than they have been for the last couple of months. But it's like I said, often when the choice is to do some work on a project or stream, it seems pertinent to do the work. But yeah. But in this case, there is like there is a timeline here which is forcing me, not forcing me. I could always not complete it, but it is prompting me to continue playing the game. So that's what's happening. Has anything interesting happened in the world of media though in the last 24 hours? I don't think so. Oh wait, Henry Cavill, The Witcher. That's right. That happened today.
Yay.
The timing is uncanny. He got Superman, so he leaves The Witcher, and there was that recent. It's the guy who's like the head writer on the X-Men animated series like reboot that's happening, where like he specifically criticized the writers' room of The Witcher for having contempt for the original material. And Henry Cavill is like very much a fan of the original material and has spoken about that in interviews, as well as his desire to nudge the show in a more faithful direction. So I can only imagine. In a certain sense, it probably shouldn't even come as a surprise. Um, and he's been replaced by Liam Hemsworth. Yeah.
I hope
I mean,
there
good
was
luck.
that
Good luck, my
conversation
dude.
where James Gunn was like, "Don't worry, man. We're gonna make a Superman that you're familiar with."
That's got to be it, right? There's got to be a guarantee that he will either he will get a Superman film or will get paid a lot of money. Um, there's multiple sources and videos of him saying The Witcher should be more book accurate. Yeah. The funny part as well is that he actually, because I saw one of the clips where he wasn't just appealing to the books, he was trying to substantiate it with like the skill set and abilities that Geralt actually has. Like I think it was like vaguely referencing a scene where it's like, well, he does have this ability that he could use here that would be better, and it's like, man, he's like actually just get him to write it. Like, you know, if none of you were You know, it's I don't know what's happened over the last. It feels like it's become particularly prominent over the last decade or so. I don't quite understand why somebody who has a level of contempt for the source material would be involved in adapting it. I don't quite understand the motive. Um, that's not to say that you can't make something that's good, but I suppose I just don't get it. I don't get, like, I feel like the beginning of this era was 343. We got people who hated Halo. It's like, why would you do that? Why the fuck would you do that? It's retarded.
Is it
Stupid.
gonna make it better?
Yeah, I suppose yeah, maybe. Like,
Improve that shitty IP.
I guess that's the thing, right? It probably does stem from a level of like, yeah, man, we can do it better. Fuck yeah, we got the best, awesomest ideas. I guess it's just presumptuous, I would say. I don't know. I'm rather happy to see Henry Cavill satisfied as Superman, an actor enthusiastic about his role, amazing. Yeah, in this particular case, it's I'm quite happy about it. Even though nothing has been, born of any of that news yet by way of like a project with names attached or anything. It's a positive sign at the very least. As for The Witcher, I guess, I imagine that's killed a good amount of interest for a lot of people. I hear that the show's not very good anyway, so,
Yeah. Why are you still in the main menu? What's going on?
We're just chilling, and I'm not in the main menu anymore. We're in the game. We're back at it. We're ready. We're ready to go.
With your lack of a time, I'm surprised you'd even entertain looking at those cute little dolls on the front, which I don't even know if you spotted yet.
I have. They're neat.
I can't read these either, but they're different from the others.
The Kratos one looks like it has an eye patch on it, and people reckon that's to foreshadow something to do with something, which to me I'm just
neat.
like, could just be nothing.
What is this? What is this? Oh. Like a fast travel point.
Take you back to Brock's shop.
Good, but let's go sailing. The only good parts, I hear the only good parts are Henry Cavill as Geralt, so rip that series. Probably. It's pretty funny though. There was an article where he said, yeah, like I'm committed for the 7-season plan.
Nope.
No, I suppose not. Hello there, Froglin. Like the little dragon? Oh yeah, I'm glad you like the comic. Be going up on Twitter in a couple hours.
So, know any good stories to pass the time?
What kind of story?
I don't know. Mother always had stories. Weren't you told me when you were a boy?
There was a man I knew long ago. His stories were brief and purposeful.
Sounds fun. Do you remember any?
There was one that concerned a hare and a tortoise.
Oh
We will
boy!
continue another time.
Good.
Ow. Has Henry Cavill led in any good... What's that, sorry?
Just pro tip, because this game.
Yeah, leaked, right?
Managing it. If they're talking, then don't go to a dock or whatever until they finish.
Okay. Yeah, damn. Oh well, I don't know that. You see the first 10 minutes leaked of Ragnarok?
Getting a letter here and there.
The first 10 minutes got leaked. That sounds like promotional.
I presume that would be like promotional, right? Like for a, like
Just
a preview
to clarify,
or something.
when they say leaked,
Yeah, was it leaked or was it like previewed? In any case, I'll be avoiding that like the plague. Has Henry
I was
Cavill
about to
led
say I want nothing to do with it.
Has Henry Cavill led in any good things? Starting to feel sorry for him for all the shit he's been in. Well, he was in Fallout. He didn't lead that. Yeah,
But my goodness, he was great in it.
he was really good in it. I mean, yeah, he's very much a case of, like, a person whose talent, like, exceeds a lot of the projects that he's involved in.
There was
Oh,
one
here we
concerned
go.
the hare and the tortoise.
Right, let's...
Like the witch's house?
Unlikely.
So what happens?
Sorry.
They wager on a race between them. The
Good
hare
job,
is
Iggy.
too confident of victory and foolish, while the tortoise is steady and disciplined. The tortoise wins.
You haven't told a lot of stories, have you?
The tortoise and the hare is a neat story, that's for sure. Oh, you jerk. The head writer was mad on Twitter. Oh, about Ragnarok. Oh, I mean, that's fair if it's been leaked ahead of time.
Oh.
That's lame as shit.
There, I thought you meant they were mad about Witcher. And
I
Losing
thought
Henry
so
or something.
too,
Much
for a
better.
second there.
But
It's a brazier.
yeah, I'd be pissed as fuck if part of the story got
Yeah,
leaked
it's
when
lame
it was
as
this
shit.
important.
Looks like there's something written on it. Want me to read it?
Remember, guys, leaking is okay when it's shit.
Thank you.
Well, it's like The Last of Us 2, right? That was a case where people
Yeah.
were like, oh, the game that I thought I was going to be playing is not the game that actually you made at all. Especially in the case of a game that's very story-focused, too. Oh, right, I gotta... Damn, I can't remember all the... Remember the GTA 6 leak? Well, it wasn't that long ago, but yeah, that was insane. Like, the sheer amount of information is nuts. But I mean, they caught the guy who did it, right? So... Like, that's, I guess, the end of that story. Though I'm not sure if anything was, like even just how it came about that
What
all
is
that
that?
stuff got
A
leaked.
spirit.
It's talking to us.
I mean, leaks are a pretty common thing in the gaming world, it seems. Again, this is an old reference, but I'm pretty sure Halo 4 got leaked, like, 3 or 4 weeks before it came out. And I mean, of course, The Last of Us 2, that was a pretty substantial leak before it came out.
Like those Muspelheim runes.
Though I guess in this case, it's more just that... I presume that it's like retail copies are out in the wild. That would be my guess. As opposed to the Grand
Yeah, I
Theft
think
Auto
there's already
6 one.
reviews.
Well,
up on the
review
site.
copies are already out. Yeah, a lot of Pokemon games.
I
get
just
leaked
want
early, do they?
to not be spoiled. Is that so much to ask?
I think that's totally fair.
This is why it's fun to be a part of, to be interested in like
damn it.
sort of niche IPs and subgenres and stuff. So that because that just doesn't happen at that point. Like Scorn. Nobody was going to spoil Scorn before.
Right.
Not that you could, but if you could, nobody could. Fucking English. I don't know.
Was very interesting seeing footage of the process of making the AAA game. Well, that was the thing that was spurred by all those leaks because people were like, graphics are the first thing that get finished and this game looks shit. And so that prompted a bunch of developers to post a lot of their like early work in progress stuff, which, yeah, I'm a big fan of like behind the scenes stuff for like films and video games. Video games in particular I find super interesting, like the making of. I like seeing those like early builds, like where you can. The interesting thing, like with a lot of early builds that you see, is where they'll use the old assets from the old, like from the earlier game, to like as the working assets as they are working on the new one. So like Halo games would use the asset from the old game of like the HUD or something partway through the making of the game before they start figuring more of that stuff out.
And the horse tasted victory. Oh, we will finish that later.
Okay. Treasures from all different realms. Do you think that Fafnir went to Alfheim too?
I do not know.
Aren't you curious?
I felt very lucky knowing bugger
We
all
go
about
to the
Bayonetta
stores
3
to
as I
collect
played it.
anything useful for our
I wonder
journey,
if I'm picking that
not
up,
to learn
like when
more
I'm picking
about
that
the
up.
dwarf.
Because I mean it's
There's
out.
so many
but
games to play.
yeah, pretty much. basically what it is. There's too many games. I'm playing this, I'm playing Ratchet and Clank, I'm playing Demon Souls. Not as much right now, but...
And rabbits.
Loved Bungie's behind the vidocs of Halo 2 and 3. Loved talking the systems and the mechanics they were adding. Well, those ones are super illuminating because I actually talk about the decisions that they were making while developing the game.
Found anything good in Fafnir's storeroom? Like maybe...
Like there's insight into the decisions they're making. I will always sing its praises because it's one of my favorite videos from him, but Crobcat's comparison of Bungie to 343, it just is, like, illuminating. Bungie will talk about the decisions they made and why they make them, whereas all 343 would do is talk about the decision they made and how great and awesome it was, but, like, never actually why they made that choice.
So cringy, because I can't imagine if ever we were, like, asked to film a creating any of our videos thing, and there was, like, an interview, it was like, you know, like, it sounds so absurd, but if it were like, oh, you know, how do you choose the clips? And you'd be like, well, you give the pragmatic answer, and then you talk about how you hope it has an effect, but, you know, it doesn't always work out or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to, and it's just great. What we do is great.
Well, yeah, it's just, cause, like, the clear comparison, cause it's such an obvious one in video games, where, like, a lot of the time when they talk about designing levels, the specific quote was, the game needs to be fun before it's pretty. And it's like, ugh, so true. You know, this is a great looking space, but it's a bad space to fight bad guys in. Or like, we need to try and think of ways to, you know, make each level unique so that you don't just get the sense of, like, I'm just going from room to room and killing more, like, bad guys. And like, talking about the art direction as well, where it's like, they were talking about, designing the brutes, and it's like, so, like, for the game to be interesting, the guys that you're playing against have to be, like, fun to play against. So they have an interesting looking profile from afar. Is it fun to shoot at them? And there was a particularly interesting quote, where,
This must be a branch of the world tree.
wow.
Boy, stay on the path.
Right, I know.
Where he says the core design of a weapon is it needs to be fun to shoot and fun to be shot at. And it's like, ain't that interesting? It needs to be fun to shoot. That's an easy one. Like, everybody knows that's the case. But also fun to be shot at. It's like, that is an interesting way of thinking about how to design a weapon. Oh, I thought that was leading me somewhere. But it disintegrated us. Whoops. It's very telling when in the behind the scenes they're actually talking about the decisions that they're, like, why they made the choices that they made, rather than simply, we made the choice. Because why you make the choices is, like, you know, that's the important part, really.
Look, we
Not
were
just
past
that you
statue
made them.
earlier, when we left the witch's hut.
And what direction is that?
It's mid-morning. Sun is over there, so that's south.
Good.
Whoops. Sit down. Sit down with your no head chopped in half. I wonder how the 343 developers were able to speak. Look, alright, it's just, I don't know. They were sure, they were certain that every idea that they had was, like, incredible.
Oh look, the witch's magic is still covering those scorn folds.
Oh, that's
Save us
nice.
some time.
That'll save us some time. If you got isekai'd into a video game, which one would you prefer the most? Well, I've been playing Ratchet and Clank, and, like, man, that would be, like, a fun universe to exist in a lot of ways, because there's so many interesting planets and, like, places to explore. That would be a really cool place to get teleported into. What would be another world that would be cool? What world would you want to get teleported into? Video game world, Mubj.
For survivability or fun?
I presume fun.
Well, probably gonna gun for a sci-fi one then, yeah.
Yeah, seems like if you presented me the choice between a sci-fi and a fantasy one, it's like I'd want to go to the sci-fi one. Feels like it's just more breadth.
I'd be curious to live in the Mario universe, though.
Just
That
make
would
sure
be
you watch
curious.
each
What
other's
does it mean
backs
to
at the store.
Warhammer?
I don't wanna lose my loyal
I'm
customers.
glad you put the Kappa face there, otherwise
And for the youngster,
no,
That'd be a cool crossover, Mario and
Nothing.
Warhammer.
Portal, I'm going to Portal. You want to go to the Portal world? Isn't that the same as like the Half-Life world with all of the
Yeah,
the
that's not a
aliens
fun
and
world.
shit? Man, these enemies are so low level. Oh wait, no they're not. These ones are level 2.
Oh my god, the DLC comes with steampunk weapons for Mario. How cool is that?
That's pretty neat. I normally go for Zelda, but I'm recently loving Persona 5 chill, lo-fi life vibes. That's I mean, if I could live in a world where I get to listen to that song, forgotten the name, you know the one that do 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 do. If I lived in a world where that was like what I heard persistently, that would probably be neat. Though, admittedly, maybe that's like a monkey's paw. For as much as you can listen to that song for hours, if I had to listen to it to the end of time, who knows? Beneath the Mask, that's the one. Pokemon seems fun. Nah, I don't know. I think I'd get really sad about the fact that all the Pokemon are being subjected to these fucking fights.
Okay.
Yeah.
What other world would be cool to visit? The problem is that a lot of video game worlds are really hostile. So, like, for as cool as they would be to explore, they wouldn't be... Like, I wouldn't want to live in the Metroid
know better
universe
than
or,
I.
like, the Grand Theft Auto universe, you know?
Now watch your step. Carelessness will only delay us.
Oh, boy, is... Oh, but, no, but the fog's still here. We didn't sort it.
Well, there's the Black Breath again.
Oh, the Black Breath, right.
We see if the witch was right.
Yeah, get it right, jeez.
Feels like it's too early in our quest to be... Oh, it is working.
Come,
How about Star
let
Fox?
us finish this.
I'm not sure. Mass Effect after the Reapers? I think after the Reapers, that would be a cool place to go to, yeah. Mass Effect world. Any, like, broad science fiction world, I think I'd be excited to go to. One that isn't super hostile. Well, this is too early to complete our quest, right? We've only been playing for like 6 or 7 hours.
I think that's a pretty full game.
Well, in some cases it would be a full game, yeah.
In the case of Scorn, you've already doubled its length.
A sci-fi world would be more preferable, for more conveniences. For me, it would be more so like in Ratchet and Clank, it's like I get to go to all of these cool planets.
Yeah, because if it was a more fantasy medieval type place, you know, like, say for example, House of the Dragon world, like, I would immediately just want to become a peasant and look after a farm. I'd be like, please, I don't
Yeah,
want
get me
anything to
out of-
do with
Well, I think
fucking crazy
any
shit.
medieval world though, it's like, do you have like indoor plumbing? Because like that's kind of a deal breaker if you don't.
Yeah. I guess I just up and left one day.
It's why I never want to live in a fantasy
Perhaps they
world.
went
It's like
into their
no
home.
indoor plumbing, no air conditioning,
Maybe.
no just like
I wonder if the face of the
like no
mountains-
I think that would be part of
paracetamol.
the charm these people want it for, though, is the living like a...
Well, sure, but I could just go and
Down to
live in the
earth.
forest if I wanted to do that, right? Like,
More black breath.
Yeah, but I could see, like, people like Shad,
getcha,
for example, being
yeah.
like, that would be fun.
it would be
But
fun
then you'd
for
probably
like
want an
a short
escape
amount
at
of
any
time.
point.
Exactly, yeah. I need an escape.
Like, as long as you have control over when you can leave.
That ended. Matches the one on the door to Jotunheim into your tent.
That would be a fun thing to do if we could do in the future. Zap him back to a virtual medieval and make a reality TV show out of it. See how well he can do. Like Roy, but with medieval.
Wonder who he is. No way across.
Oh boy, look at this
Here's a
place.
symbol.
What does it say?
No yoked beast, nor fearful thrall, nor rooted tree doth know my call.
Nothing.
Maybe if I move this over here. I don't know why that would help me, but let's give it a try. Or maybe I need to go search for another one. Yeah. Alright, let's go take a look around. Why you gotta be like that? Why can't you just let me solve my puzzles in peace?
Oh, is there a mean person doing mean things?
Well, these draugrs, yeah. Draugrs dragging up the place with their throwing lava at me. How about No Man's Sky? I mean, yeah, that would be another one too, I suppose. Don't those stones usually activate with a light arrow? You shouldn't have told me that. Because you're right.
The floor boy.
That doesn't mean anything. Something's missing. Think there's a second light crystal around here?
No, so I was right. I need to find another crystal. And I presume I was heading in the right direction. No other way to go.
Atreus, to me.
I don't think that'll work. Is that sap? In a cave? Weird. Doesn't look like it's working.
Doesn't look like it's working, yeah. Which, Huh. Oh. Oh, sweet. We did it.
This place must have been important to the giants. It's like they're testing us.
Well, there was no need for that. We just need to get to the top of the mountain.
Okay.
And they gotta
That
make
looks
it
right.
difficult for us.
I can almost make it out.
Alright.
Runes! I can read it now.
Is it the answer?
Freedom. Sure, that works.
Go ahead.
Sure.
I feel like Kratos would have taken some time to learn these runic language and everything.
What you doing?
Well, that's pretty neat.
Oh, thought maybe there'd be a bridge.
Your giants mean to test us further.
Is this a functioning door that they've...
There's a crystal in the tool.
made a
Should I light
functioning
it?
door? That's awesome.
That helps, right? Guess we have to go down it.
Functioning what?
A functioning door out of just stone.
Small for giants.
Oh, right.
Why do you
There's a
laugh?
north.
Oh,
I am always serious.
I forget. You said you never took an interest in history. Giants are just a race, like elves and Holgerfolk. It doesn't mean they're big.
What of the world serpent?
Okay, in that case, giant also means big. But there's only one.
Hey, come on, help me out here. I'm getting hurt and I don't like it. Not doing quite so well in this particular fight. Ah, come on. Okay, got him. There we go. That's the end of all the grief that you're causing me on my trip up this damn mountain. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, am I actually gonna lose this? Nope.
I did okay, yeah?
You have potential, boy.
Oh wow, that was pretty nice of him. Good day, man of green. Oh, well, that's nice of you to say. Wow, that was feeble. You distracted me with your kind platitudes. If Kratos uses a different main weapon from each mythology, which would, what's Ra's, like, what's his one?
What's his weapon?
Yeah, Ra, what is his weapon? He's got, like, a weapon.
So it would depend on the depiction, right?
Isn't like a
holds
scythe
scepter
or something? Which guy uses a scythe? I'm not talking about death. I'm pretty sure that there is, like, a Egyptian god who uses a scythe.
I'm not sure.
Ra uses a sundial as a weapon. It's no Cyrus who uses the scythe. This is what I mean. I'm definitely not as familiar with Egyptian mythology as I am with, like, Greek. Man, I'm getting my fucking ass kicked here. Gotcha. Anubis? What is he? By the way, Anubis is an awesome name, like an awesome god name. I mean, a lot of the gods have really cool names, but Anubis is pretty sweet. What is the coolest? If we exclude Zeus, what is the coolest Greek god name?
That's a good question. I do quite like Poseidon and Hades.
Poseidon
They're
is
really
pretty
cool.
neat. Ares is pretty good. Helios. Wow, we're getting a lot. Well, we're basically getting all of them. Hades, Ares, Hephaestus. Is it Hephaestus?
Hephaestus.
Yeah. Apollo. Deimos. Athena. I like Athena. I think that's a cool name. But Athena almost, like, at this point, like, it is obviously a god name, but it's like a regular name. Like, nobody's called Zeus, you know? Mars?
What about Die Hard with a Vengeance?
Oh, that's... yeah, shit. That's true. But he's like the only person called Zeus that's ever existed other than...
You know, Zeus
himself.
Like, throw a lightning bolt up your ass.
I love Die Hard 3.
So do I.
Kronos? Kronos is a cool name. Hermes? Nah, Hermes ain't that high on my list.
Because you think of Hermes Conrad.
I do think of Hermes Conrad. I do. Oh, there we go. I forgot that this was right here. Artemis is cool. I really like Artemis as a name. Artemis, Athena, they're cool names. Hermes Conrad is a god among men, a god of bureaucracy. Yes, that's true.
That is true.
Well, what about in Norse? Who's got the coolest name? Is it Odin or is it Thor? Or alternatively, if somebody has a different recommendation, like a different name.
Here. Boy.
Yes, sir.
Atlas? Atlas is a cool name.
was wondering about this.
Loki's a cool name. Partial to Scotty. Or Scotty. Don't get mad at me, alright? Boulder? Boulder is a cool name. I think my favorite is probably Odin. I don't know what it is, but Odin is a very strong name. Fenris? Yeah, he's a cool doggo. See, this is kind of funny because it's like, is this the chicken or the egg? You know, what is it that was, what comes first, the cool name? Or is the name cool because of who it's associated with?
This
Man,
is a lot of bugs.
yeah, what happened here? I was about to say, jeez. This mountain is cursed. And she made you come up here to throw her
Tell me
ashes.
what you see.
Made you crawl through this
They looked at
graveyard.
men, not
That was
giants.
very inconsiderate of
Correct.
her.
Thieves seeking treasure. See the traps?
Oh yeah. Lucky for us, they set them all
Rob
off.
wielded a
Be
scepter,
grateful
right?
these stay dead.
Is he gonna open this like a maniac? Yeah!
We made it across.
Can you read it?
Yes, sir. Oh, this is Durothron, one of the four stags of the World Tree. He's supposed to watch the entrance to your mountain while the giants sleep. Think he's still there?
I do not know.
Alright, thank you for the resub. Appreciate it.
Here. Boy.
Sir! I've seen this language before.
I think I've looked up this journal. The serpent cannot be spoken to, but his belligerence towards the Aesir is unmistakable. The destruction of Tyr's temple is infeasible while he remains. However, his presence has caused the Lake of Nine to submerge it completely. Therefore, the larger aim of fettering the realm, realm travel is still achieved.
Why would someone hide a library?
Yeah, why would somebody hide a library? That sub sound is hilarious. I'm glad you like it. I put all 10 seconds into that. Yep, open it like a lunatic, Kratos. Don't ever change. Why open it where you can punch it? Oh, awesome. Haha. I think that'll make a shortcut for us, I presume. Come on, why you gotta be like that? That would never not be great. Oh, jeez.
Where'd you know?
Kratos punching
still our goal.
chest is like Black Adam walking through walls. Fair, that's true, yeah. I want to find the crystal to unlock that shortcut. Despite this game winning Game of the Year, Red Dead Redemption 2 still won Best Story and Acting. I wonder if you agree. The problem is it's too early. And maybe it's like even just one of those cases where it's going to be difficult
Highest
to...
peak in the realms. Mom
I think it's
knows
just
the
going to be
giants'
difficult to
mountain?
say, right? Like,
No,
which one
the
has
request
better
has been
acting.
more.
The acting is
God,
great
than
in
she could have
Red Dead
foreseen.
Redemption 2, and the acting so far has been great in this. Did this win... So this won Game of the Year. I thought Red Dead Redemption 2 won Game of the Year. Or I could be mixing up. Damn, yeah, that would have been 4 years ago anyway. I wonder what the, because the Game Awards is, I imagine they'll be announcing them nominees pretty soon, right? What games will be filling up that list this year around, and what will be the one indie game that they always throw in, seemingly, like, but never give the award to?
It's a name, I think. Rasley.
God of War 1 Celeste should have won. Celeste was pretty fantastic. But indie games rarely ever win Game of the Year at the Game Awards. There's usually one indie game that gets, like, thrown up there as a nominee, but it's, like, almost certainly guaranteed to never win. It's always going to be, like, a Sony game or, like, formerly right, Overwatch. I don't know if Overwatch is the best game in 2016. God of War got one Game of the Year in game direction. See, to me, I've never understood, like, it feels to me that if you, not that there shouldn't be a category for best game direction in the same way as, like, best director, but, like, if you got, like, best game direction, presumably you're the best game of the year. Like, I presume that if the direction was the best, then the game was the best. But It Takes Two last year was a surprise. Did it win, or was it nominated?
Whoa. What is
If it won, then that is, yeah,
Yeah.
like, that would be...
My.
I legitimately
If this
can't
car
remember.
reaches the summit, our goal is near.
You say that, Kratos, but, it did win Game of the Year. Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, that's got to be the first time that a smaller budget, like, indie game actually won the award in what will nearly have been, like, 10 years of history for this, award show.
This is locked up good.
Didn't Last of Us 2 win Best Game Direction, a game that was infamously crunched on? It won Game of the Year. It won many awards. Nobody was happy about that. Because, like, the nominees that year were, like, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Ghost of Tsushima.
On one side.
Just, like, better games.
And if we get
Just
this
fundamentally
unstuck-
better games. Uh-oh.
Oh no! I think the rope's stuck under that rock.
That was careless.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Stop. Maybe we can find our way up through there.
And then it unlocks a
You know,
place
we
full of
really
enemies. Love it.
Look at that drunk!
Oh, Jesus.
Really hurt.
I think the thing with the Game Awards is I'm always, like, never happy, I think. Like, I'm rarely ever happy with like, the winner. I think my problem is that, like, generally speaking, like, certain times of games are way more likely to win over others. If you're, like, a third-person cinematic game, you've got a much better chance of winning. Despite the, yeah, I don't know. Rarely does a multiplayer game ever win. I think it was only Overwatch, right? That was, like, the only time that a multiplayer game won. Oh, wait, that was stupid. Didn't, used to be voted by critics and fans, now it's just critics. I think it's still like a 50-50, which is so funny, right? Because there's no good way to do it, but to me that doesn't seem like a good way to do it. Though I will say, when it comes to video games, I'm way more inclined to have a People's Choice thing than I would for most other things. Like, you look at the People's Choice Award, like, nominees in the film space, like, art films don't get nominated at People's Choice Awards, alright? I'm not sure if the same happens with, I don't know if it would be the same for, like, video games as well. I think video games are a bit better in that, like, there's more of a broader occasionally, like, an indie game can actually sort of rock up and be, like, really successful. I mean, the same happens in the movie space. Yeah, I could just be talking out my ass here. But I mean, obviously, it's like, oh, IGN thought it was the best game of the year. It's like, oh, cool, bro. Like, it's worthless. But I mean, it's something that's worth keeping in mind, right? Whenever you give too much credence to the Game Awards, just like remember, it's like who's voting on it, and also just that you can disagree as well. You don't have to agree. Wow, I've got a lot of XP to spend. I hope Bob Odenkirk and Paddy Considine aren't in the same category for the Emmys next year, because I want them both to get recognition. But they will be, right? Because they're both the leads.
That didn't work.
Yeah, thanks, Atreus. I know.
We don't have to leave. I'm sure we can figure this out.
I suppose being nominated is supposed to be the recognition anyway.
Well, that alone, right, is yeah, something. I guess we could try to go through this big cavern. I wouldn't call Viserys a lead. He got top billing, so he's as close to a lead as that show has.
I was wondering who woke up every
What are you
time
doing
in
here,
the
dude?
mountain. Figured.
Is there a chance Viserys is supporting? No, I don't think
Now
so.
you're talking.
Paddy Considine had top billing.
Make you something?
I don't have enough
Next
stuff
time.
yet. This guy just be chilling and grilling. Yeah, I mean, he's like the happiest person in Midgard.
More traps.
There's a tunnel, but you won't fit.
Take it.
Okay.
This trap looks pretty gnarly. Oh, that's, Hey, don't do that. Alright, made it.
You okay?
Of course.
You recommend House of the Dragon, or is that still not on the table? I think at this point I'd probably... I think I want to rewatch it before I recommend. But it's probably a recommendation. I guess I'm not sure, like, if you're a fan of Game of Thrones, I don't know, like... I'm not, so, like, my perspective is probably going to be... Well, like, invariably going to be different from somebody who watched Game of Thrones. Maybe it's a more painful experience if you've watched Game of Thrones. But for me, I can take it as its own little thing. Its own little thing. It's quite a big thing, really, but, you know. Hey! Stop running away! Okay, I guess that's just nothing.
And you can... What happened to him?
It died.
It moved! And we're stuck. Cart's
No,
not
we're
touched,
not.
I see that. There.
Yeah, exactly. Would you recommend that? I mean, that show is thoroughly entertaining. If you got friends to watch it with, then sure. Alternatively, you can watch our coverage. Oh. you go. The Batwoman's coming back in the Flash, right?
Look, another lantern.
Broken. Leave it.
What could they be for? There's something special about it. I can feel it.
There we go. We got ourselves a bridge. Ain't that swell? Oh, wow, these are much higher level. Let's, Oh, damn it, am I stuck? I didn't kick the chain down either. God damn it. Are they actually gonna release the Flash? Yeah, probably too expensive not to release. I imagine that that's what it is. You can't cancel it because it's too expensive. I mean, you could, but, like... And I guess there must be some expectation of it, like, doing well. Which, I don't see it, but... I don't know, maybe it's a groundbreaking, incredible movie. Oh, no! That bird was just minding his own business. I didn't grasp that that was a bird. Ah, you can't play tricks on me, you jerk. You schmuck. You scheming weasel, you. Pretty sure DC is after the main 1917 guy to replace Ezra. I heard that, yeah.
I know.
I mean, I would imagine that they don't want to keep Ezra Miller. That would be my guess. That looks cooler, so let's put it on. Okay, so I guess I did need to go this way.
So I'm gonna kill the crows now because you don't want to hit innocent life.
I didn't realize.
You get XP for it, Fringy.
I know I got XP. That
want your
doesn't make
precious
it
XP?
right. That doesn't make it okay. I guess that's how
And what
you...
makes it not okay is that they're minding their own business, huh?
Well, maybe they're not minding their own business, but nevertheless, I'm not Judge Judy. I'm not Judge, Jury, and Executioner.
What makes you think those are even real crows?
Well, I don't know.
As the thing displays when you kill them, they're Odin's spies.
No! Fucking stop it! I don't even know if I did the right thing here just by pushing it out. I presumed that that was a good idea. But maybe that was totally pointless. I'm thinking that it might be pointless. So I'm back where I started.
Still need to free the rope. Think you can use the cart to get us up there?
Read it.
Yes, sir. That's funny.
How so?
One hand wrote, Jotnar only. And another wrote, and also dwarves. Should we add to it?
No.
The machinery in here looks almost dwarven. The stonework, that's definitely Jotnar. You know, I think the giants not only mined the mountain, but actually lived here.
They said you could use the cart to get up there, but... I presume I wheeled it too... Yeah, I did. I wheeled it too far. Because I'm a fool. I'm a foolish fool as, Wait, what was the name of the guy who said that in Futurama?
Al Gore.
What? Oh yeah, that's right, it was Al Gore. You fool! You foolish fool! And then what did they play? They played Yahtzee while they were floating in absolute nothingness forever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was Yahtzee, that's right. I was like, was it a different game? But it was Yahtzee. Okay, we're making progress. I think. Are we about to do some Chris Redfielding? No. It's Chris Redfield adjacent is what this is. My dude, are you okay? Wow.
You did it! I bet we can make the rope wheel work now. Might give us the way to the top.
Alright.
Okay, here we go.
Now, we fought you before, so this is what people were complaining about, right, when it comes to the variety of these bosses, is it?
I mean, he's a troll, I
He
guess.
is a troll, but, like, we've fought him before, haven't we?
Is that bad?
No, it's not bad. I had fun with this fight, it's just... I fought him before, that's all.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. Come on, give me that checkpoint. Not because this is particularly hard, but just because I want... Jeez. Come on, give me some help. Well, that was totally pointless. He has a frost leg, isn't that cool? That's pretty neat. Uh-oh. Well, I'm in a bit of trouble. And I'm dead. Damn it. Oh, no, there was no checkpoint. Oh well, that's okay. Wasn't too hard, we made some good progress there. Damn it. Got greedy there. What does it mean to have a frost leg? That's gotta be really lame. Well, or maybe it's awesome, I don't know. Maybe that's like a really cool thing to have as a big frost giant. Just having a leg. It's like, I'm so frosty that my damn leg is made of ice. And I imagine that that's not something that every frost giant can claim. Maybe they can, I don't know. Maybe I'm showing my ignorance of frost giants. Haha! Suck. I am hurt.
Like emotionally?
No. Well, On some level, yes. It does hurt my feelings that these guys seem to hate me so much that they wanna cause me such pain, but I don't know. Maybe they just have anger management issues. Oh, wow. I'm so close to death here. Pretty ridiculous. Oh, gotcha! Haha!
But see, wouldn't that have been way better if you had to hit 5 face buttons at particular intervals?
Don't tell me that I have to
Did you
fight
die?
the boss again. I did.
You died right after you killed it.
Does that mean I have to fight him again?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, it does. Fuck.
Really?
I'm laughing, but I'm actually pretty upset about that.
I'm pretty sure he is laughing his ass off right now after the big celebration you had.
Well, yeah, I was pretty proud of myself right there. And then it all went to shit. I should probably try some different runic attacks. That's what they are, right? These cool little axe abilities.
Yumbo.
Yeah, I should try a different one. Because I've been using this one like since the very beginning. How do you feel about Fat Thor and Ragnarok? I think it's cool, and I think that anybody who doesn't think it's cool is entitled to that opinion. I just think it's lame.
I was expecting something stronger then, but it's like, oh.
I was planning on saying something stronger, but then I realized, hey, look, right, it is totally subjective how you feel about the way that a character looks, alright? It's fine. It's totally okay.
I'll go for bat for him quite a bit in concept, depending on how they execute it, of course. I'll maybe.
I mean, conceptually, I think it looks awesome. He looks like he can kick some serious ass. He looks very.
Oh yeah, and I just.
Hard.
As you go through the game, they give you shit tons of stories about how much of an absolute asshole he is, and how many people he's killed.
Wow, it's kind of the thing.
Terrifying.
It's the thing with Norse mythology, right? Like a lot of the gods were just dickheads. Like, I don't know if you know the story of how they built like the walls around Asgard. A frost giant was like, I can do this very quickly, and if I do it in the allotted time, I get to marry Freya. And they were like, haha, yeah, whatever, you can't do that. And then he nearly did, so they sabotaged him. He was gonna succeed, and they sabotaged him. And when he found out he got sabotaged, they killed him. It's like, wow, thanks, guys. Like, he won fair and square. And they just didn't want to...
So, that gets told in the game as a story, and they have loads of stories like that Mamiya tells. And a lot of them are tweaked. Like, even chat was saying, like, in the original thing, blah, 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 happened when he read a few out on my stream. But, like, that alone, to me, is evidence that they are putting a lot more effort in than they did with the Greek stuff.
No, Mauler. The Greek one is more accurate.
Okay.
I know how much that pisses you off.
I imagine it would piss the developers off. They'd probably be like, you kidding me? We got, like, I can't imagine they didn't get someone in, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's clear that they put a lot of, who were worse in mythology, Norse or Greek? The Greek gods were, like, massive twats.
Did a lot of raping, I think, right?
Well, yeah, because Medusa's the one that's particularly... Like, Medusa's whole story is tragic, and yet for some reason she's cast as the villain. When she was the victim.
Yeah.
And it was multiple counts, because Poseidon and then Athena punished her for what? Like, for nothing. She didn't do anything wrong. What am I meant to do here?
I don't Remember, chat, that's not an invitation to answer.
It's not. No, it's not.
If we could just ride up with the claw somehow, we'd be to the top in no time.
Yeah, like Boulder, I'm pretty sure originally it was like beloved by everybody and pretty chill, and it's Loki that fucks with him to make him lose his invincibility, sort of thing. Which is just, you know, you can't accurately portray that in this when you've got different ideas on who you want in which places at what times.
Ah, whoops, wrong button. Well, that ain't doing anything for me. Oh! Oh, I know. I figured it out.
Also, there was a strange commentary about how Thor being fat is something that they have added now because the game is getting infected with this, that, and the other, like the new one. He's referenced as being fat in this game.
He's referenced as being like fat in general. He's Chungus. Like he's a big guy. He always has been. And I think it's the problem that people's conception of what strong means, right? They think ripped, when in a lot of cases, right, it could just mean that you're enormous.
Apparently in Norse he's not referred to as fat, but he's not absolutely not referred to as anything else, and he's referred to as someone who eats a shit ton.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's a full-on like eater, drinker, killer, just indulging. And that's the what makes for an interesting conversation. But I guess all I was trying to point out was just that they planned for him to be a chunky boy in this game as well.
And that's cool, as far as I'm concerned.
How do we keep those
Right.
boys from moving?
How do we...
Well, yeah, and that's what makes the statues interesting, right? Because they're much more akin to what you'd expect
That
of
should've
Thor,
worked.
thanks to like the MCU and stuff.
Yeah, well, that's the problem is, right, the MCU has destroyed people's conception of Thor. I think it's probably
Changed it.
destroyed their I mean, yeah, maybe I would have said it was okay before, but now. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Do you think this goes all the way to the top?
We will see soon enough.
But yeah, when it comes to a competition of who was the bigger asshole, the Greek gods or the Norse gods, it's stiff competition, that's for sure.
Focus on
Zeus
what
is a
it
dick.
and be vigilant.
Yes, sir.
Odin is a prick as well, he's an asshole. Thor does a
Not the
lot of
top,
bad
but
stuff.
a little closer.
Poseidon, obviously, huge piece of shit.
Wait!
And
that's
Athena
not
ain't so
working.
great either.
There's a note.
At least
giant's
Kratos is
prey.
cool.
They're
He's a
asking
nice
their
guy.
ancestors to watch over them.
Egyptian gods are pretty chill. See, this is what I mean. I don't know as much about Egyptian gods. That's
That'd be fascinating if true, because it'll be interesting to see what they. Because I can't imagine, like, if this game even Ragnarok even baits that it's the end of the franchise, they're not going further forward. I wouldn't even believe it.
I think that they're gonna keep doing it.
Watch.
Like if they actually said, "Nope, we decided we're not going to be doing any more." This
I
is
think
the
Sony would
story
say,
as is."
"Lol, that's funny." Like,
Remember how we talked about this with the other games?
yeah. Hey,
What did
ain't
you
that
write?
nice of Kratos to sort of
Ask her to
appreciate
your mother.
Atreus' neat idea?
Do you think they'll watch over us on the way to the top?
Come, boy. It is a long way up.
I like these little moments. It's such a really like small story, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's the grand scale of the world, but the
Stay back.
tiny scale of
Of the
the
story.
important part of all
It's
this.
just Kratos and his son going on a quest together and bonding.
The tunnel, boy.
Got it. Be careful.
More tests.
Thor must have carved those tunnels around the giant's trap.
Dude, I had a guy in my stream last night who
Good for me.
absolutely sawing out with caps lock, saying this is just a movie, this isn't a game, it's pathetic, and anyone who enjoys it more than the original games is embarrassing.
That is
And I was
not
like,
Okay, calm down.
The guy kept spamming in caps lock. One of the mods took him out, and then he started loading up all of his alt accounts and spamming everything he could. He was that pissed off that people like this game.
Really?
Yeah, and I was just like, you need to just chill out, man. Like, fine.
Haha, got him. I think Kratos is going to retire or die in Ragnarok, and I think Atreus will take his place. I'm pretty sure Muller and I have talked about this. Kratos he might just be too iconic.
First of all, I reject the idea that that seems like the natural thing to do as well. It reminds me of when people say, like, you know, X person's story is done because they're really old and they've had stories or whatever. It's just like, no, not quite. I appreciate why it's being floated as an idea, but there is no reason that you wouldn't just make a spin-off game for Atreus if you really wanted to do that. God of War is Kratos' series, like it's... I don't know how well it'll sell without him, and I don't know why you would necessarily want to unless there's a particular story beat that would be just perfect by utilizing his retirement / death.
I get the impression he'll stick around. I think he's a little too
When we
iconic.
get to the summit, how far do you think we'll be able to see? The lake? The world serpent?
And I mean, because I think the series will continue. I think that that's a guarantee. It's too successful. And I think that it's more versatile. I mean, in a certain sense, Uncharted could have gone, like, for as long as I wanted it to as well.
I'm fine.
But I think almost, like, just the fact that with God of War, it's like, you can just go to different mythologies. If that's the case, it has, like, the Assassin's Creed benefit of...
Keep us alive.
Like, Assassin's Creed can keep going forever. Maybe it shouldn't, but it can. Yeah. Oh boy.
There's so much. This is why I don't want any spoilers, because the potential is huge. What if you just need these ideas in the boardroom or whatever? But it's like, yeah, so we just assume that Kratos will somehow go to Egypt, Japan, or China, whatever next, right? And it's like, why not? If we're really going to argue these places are in the same, or at least can be reached from the same area, that word of what happened to Greece has spread around. Ragnarok is actually well known to other gods, and Egypt decide to attack, you know, or another place decides to attack.
Could you imagine if Anubis or Ra showed up at the end of Ragnarok?
That's what I mean. Like, and to be fair, I probably wouldn't use either of them. I'd go for one that's lesser known and maybe
go for
more obvious as a angry type god in Egypt that's power hungry, and they want to just take advantage of the situation, sort of thing. And you know, it could just be that you get into a fight, it's real difficult, you kill them, and then Egypt are like pissed as fuck that you just killed someone super important, sort of thing. The cycle's almost begun again.
I think it would be a good idea to, because it's, I mean, like, this game is like gutsy to not have Odin or Thor,
Yeah.
like prominently,
that for fun?
and to save them for later on. So like, yeah, if you used
Is this where we get
Sobek, yeah,
We are stuck.
Sobek. Sorry, I'm sure I'm pronouncing a lot of these wrong.
I've always thought it was Sobek, yeah.
Sobek, you. All right, Kratos, be careful here. You might plummet if you don't have good grip. Oh, good job, you did it. And then like you can tease Ra and Anubis and stuff at the end.
Think we'll get attacked again?
Definitely.
Oh,
It would be
boy.
sick to see Kratos in Japanese mythology. I get the impression that Egypt is next, if they're gonna do it. It was gonna be Egypt before it was gonna be Norse. And
Yeah.
I think that Egypt... Well, I was about to say, like, Egypt would be inspired at this point, I think, because we don't see a lot of that at the moment. Like, Norse is pretty popular right now.
We saw Moon Knight, that was great.
Shut the fuck. That doesn't count. That was Egyptian mythology, guys. It was terrible. Rags was so disappointed. He was so upset.
Oh, we're
No, I know.
just
we
really
were.
fucking cool.
It is. And you just.
And
it was.
to be fair, I would be saying the exact same thing about Norse and Greek if I saw them less.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna
They're all
see.
really,
we're
really
gonna see
cool.
Greek mythology in 4-5, aren't we? Isn't that exciting?
I can't wait to see Hercules attack Thor
And
and
be
then
an
they both make
asshole
jokes.
for some reason.
Well, Hercules is an asshole in God of War 3.
He was, but Hercules is like. Now, I could be totally wrong, but as I understood it, Hercules, compared to a lot of the other figures in Greek mythology, was like relatively chill, like compared to everybody else. I could be wrong about that though. Someone in chat would be able to tell me. Do people still think Moon Knight is good? I occasionally see people on Twitter pretend, well, not pretend. Heracles, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? Yes, Heracles.
Wait, what is the? I remember I always find this out and then forget it. What's the deal with Heracles Hercules?
I actually don't know. I have no idea.
I always forget it whenever someone tells me.
Hercules is a tragic. Heracles is a tragic hero. Well, yeah, Greek tragedies were. It's kind of interesting to think, right? That like what, like in Greece, like one of the most prominent sort of storytelling, I guess structures, was tragedy. Like tragedy is a huge part of a lot of Greek.
Suffering.
Greek
It makes
stories.
us human.
Well, yeah, that would be the logic, right?
It would seem.
Hercules is the Roman version. So Heracles was the Greek, and then Hercules was Roman.
What comes next?
Nothing comes next.
Which is interesting because isn't
That's it? The adventure's over?
Hades
For
in?
now. But we will have much
Because
to
wait,
do.
what's the equivalent of
Hades?
Hades for
You were
Roman?
right earlier.
Isn't it?
Cutting down the last tree.
Damn it.
You said it felt like something had
I can't.
changed.
Or is it Hades still?
And our home
I'm
is no
pretty
longer
sure
safe.
it might still be
But it will
Pluto.
be again. And we must continue
it?
your trading.
Yeah, everybody's saying Pluto.
Okay.
Neat. Because you got Zeus in both, right?
No,
Zeus is in
Jupiter.
Greek and Roman.
Jupiter.
Oh, but so the reason I brought this all up was going to be that in the Disney movie is Hercules, but he's with all of the Greek gods. Is that the idea there?
In the wait, are you talking about the Disney movie?
Is that just a matter of them calling Heracles Hercules? at that point?
It's them calling him Hercules. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That was all Greek mythology. Oh, who are you? Oh God, what is this? Okay. Man,
Why are you attacking that poor little dragon?
poor little dragon, is that right?
He's so friendly. Look at him.
Hercules
Play.
is mostly known over Heracles due to the Disney movie. I don't know if it's the movie's fault. I think that's like a common thing. Poseidon is Neptune, Hermes is Mercury. I know that Ares is Mars. I know that. Mars is the god of war.
Yeah, and I've always remembered Mercury being in my head it's like fast one, and I don't know why.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure why that would be there. I guess it makes sense that Jupiter is what it is called what it is. It is the biggest one. It's
Yeah.
the chongest. What's Saturn's equivalent
Jupiter
again?
sounds Saturn.
Yes,
I
what's
don't know.
Saturn? Is Saturn the god of the sea? Or am I mixing them up?
We just said Neptune is the god of the sea.
Oh
right?
yeah, Neptune. I'm an idiot. Of course.
Hold.
Whoa, what was that?
Romans just copy pasted Greek mythology. Yeah, they kind of copied their homework. Venus is Athena or Aphrodite. Yeah, Saturn is Kronos. Right.
That looks like
God
one
of
the
time.
Yggdrasil tree. Is that its sap?
I thought Cronus was a
Crystallized
titan.
sap. And there is power
Kronos is a
inside.
titan of time, isn't he?
Incredible.
We just said god of time.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, he is a titan.
Can't believe we fought a
I don't know
giant.
if I don't even know if there are titans of time. I don't know if that's a
He
thing
is.
or not.
He is
Maybe.
in charge of time. I know
Did
that
they move
much.
in after the giants left?
When you kill him, he's like, "Hey, you gotta make sure someone takes care of time."
Otherwise, time isn't linear anymore.
Oh, yes.
Man, this is a crazy mountain. Titan God, basically the same thing. I'm pretty sure that Gaia would be very upset if she heard you say that. I'm pretty sure that they are not friends. That the Titans and the... Didn't the Titans and the gods go to war with each other?
Yeah, and the Titans got wiped out.
Yeah, yeah, didn't go well. Oh boy, we're outside.
That was funny, by the way. I saw it was a fucking YouTube short of all things. Oh wait, I'll let you watch this cutscene actually.
If we can catch it off balance.
I can distract him.
What are you doing?
We have to help him.
Break right. Find an angle. Wait for my mark.
Thank you.
Oh boy. Interesting.
Over here!
Yeah, this feels like the first time in the game where
Kratos is
like-
actually listening to Atreus.
that combined with the spectacle, it feels like,
Yes.
hey, remember my history? I am the fucking god of war.
Imagine what
And yeah, this
substance the ancient people want to come up with these myths and tidings. They created something really awesome. Like Greek mythology, Norse mythology, like, these mythologies are awesome. They're so cool. They've got so many cool, interesting characters.
Yeah, this being an overt as well moment of Sindri is in trouble. Are you gonna save him?
Right.
Sort of thing. And Kratos like trying to justify this is like, oh, we're doing it for the resources, of course.
Oh yeah, there he is. Look at him. The music.
I'm looking forward to a lot more moments like this in the next game.
Man, I feel like I'm not doing anything to him right now. Oh, wait. Come on. Oh, that just went right through him. Damn. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. I must be doing something wrong. Oh. Well, the game just told me. Thank you, game. Alright, come on, buddy. Oh, jeez, this looks like it hurts.
You You're kind of fucking up his face.
I am. Come on, just do your crazy oh, I totally wasn't ready for it either. Whoops. Alright, come on, buddy. Oh, whoops. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Oh boy, alright, what's that now? No, don't run away, you schmuck. Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah!
I have a plan. Be ready to lower the crane on my mark.
I don't know how this thing works.
I do not care. Be ready.
Ah, shit. Uh-oh. He's on my healing items. Oh, it seems hardly fair. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm not healthy right now. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Ah, damn it. Damn, damn, damn. Fuck's sake. Wow, that was inconsiderate of him. Alright, come on. Come on, come on, buddy. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Oh! There we are. Haha! That was a pretty good shot, I would say. Wow. Oh my god. That's great.
Fucking brilliant, and thank heavens they decided to remove QP from this shit.
He's got a shop set up already. He's ready to sell his wares.
But
He's
no
good
one's
to
killed a
go.
dragon for hundreds of years. Not since the grand culling of the worms. And unless I'm mistaken, you did all that for me.
You are mistaken. The dragon was simply on our path, nothing more.
You deny it all you want, but you saved me, and that deserves compensation.
Yeah, what are you gonna give me, buddy?
What are these?
Braided mistletoe arrows, straighter than Heimdall and perfectly weighted.
Oh. Thanks?
Oh. Okay. Hold on.
What else you got? How do you
seen my
fit that
brother
into the bag?
Yeah, he said you lost your talent.
Oh, and that I'm selfish? No, I'm sure. That I value a weapon's look? No. Over its purpose? That I'm pretentious? No. And uptight? Fussy?
Wooden spoon.
I know what he thinks, but he can't hurt me any. Ah! Burn that.
I do not have time for this.
No. No. Wait. I have a better idea.
What?
I just need a tooth from that dragon.
Oh, you're gonna give me something that can help me detonate the sap. I understand video game vocabulary. I'm sorry.
Watch where you grab that. Oh, never mind. Oh, so unclean. Oh, so unclean. Oh, the smell. Perfect. That should do. Oh. Yeah. I am not touching that. Just hold it out. Now, run that along the string of your son's bow. Just humor me.
Atreus, your bow.
Two passes should do it. Gently, now.
Ah, there we go.
Whoa.
Oh, sure. Now you're impressed. How do I explain this? Oh, I
Sweet.
figured it out on your own then. Just, never mind. I wasn't just explaining the beautiful and complex artistry of my craft or anything. No, just anything to help you. Yep. I'm feeling
I love that he got his shop set up. Oh, look at that. We got tons of hack silver now. Which means I can hopefully...
Oh, we can't forget you. It's like you were born in that armor. And
I haven't
back to
gotten
you.
any...
Can I just say, it's a sad
Man,
day
that
for
axe
your
is
end.
looking real snazzy now, ain't it?
What can I do for you?
Let's save up.
Was there more? Let me think.
I figure that's everything. Well, on on our adventure we shall continue to tread.
Feels like it wasn't that long ago we were hunting deer. Now we fought dark elves,
Yeah, what?
trolls, and ogres, and a dragon. I feel like we could be anything now.
We win because we are determined, disciplined, not because we feel ourselves superior.
Sure, I know. It's just, it feels good to be strong, you know?
Yes, I know.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
Oh, just what Atreus was saying.
What did he say?
He was talking about, like, oh yeah, you know, like we fought a dragon. I feel like we could fight anything now. It's like, that's interesting. And then talking about, yeah, it's great to be strong. And Kratos says, yes, I know. It's just making me think, that's all.
Want me to shatter it?
Oh, dude, the delivery of that "yes, I know" is
Yeah.
uh,
A lot to be
Oh, I'm gonna
inferred
like
from
this.
that.
Strange though. That one didn't completely blow up.
one of those
That crystal.
Walter White
shot it
things where
once.
it's like
It's glowing again.
Kratos, as much as there was a reason for doing it all that goes well beyond just getting more power to kill things and stuff, like that was still enjoyable.
Well, yeah, because in God of War 2, when he's destroying all those cities, you know, what was that about?
I am the god of war.
Athena, you conspire against me? And then, of course, who could forget Zeus? I love it. I love it. It's so great.
I bring the destruction of Olympus.
Is this how you face me, coward? I am through doing the bidding of the gods. Alright, he's one of these fellas. What are you guys up to? Are we interrupting anything?
Dude, you get Craggy Rabid, the Craggy Gawk.
Oh,
He's like
ah,
super slow. And there's this thing about like they legit in game are like, look, it's great, you can be with us, but you're just too fucking slow. And so he beats the little robot icon guy who's part of the game and uses him as a fucking unicycle. And he's just like speeding away now as this old rabbit man. It's just cute and fun.
This is the last one.
are you pumped for Vision Quest, Fringy? No? You hear about that?
Yeah, it's gonna be Vision's thing because they remembered that he's in the MCU again.
They remember that he exists, yeah. I'm sure it'll be great.
I will never get tired of shattering things with this.
I don't care. I don't care anymore. What's in here? Oh, another story!
Another one here.
This one's called Emir. Mother tried to tell me this one, but I think I was too young. Are giants coming out of his armpits? I think that might be Odin stabbing him.
Ymir was the first giant in Norse mythology. Oh, interesting.
That was a long one.
That's Seal 1. Oh, Seal 2. Where are you? Actually, before I forget, I should check and see if there's any... I should focus on shield combat. Let's upgrade some of Atreus' boot. Oh, nope, that'll be it, I suppose. Man, look at how far we've come already. Oh, we're quite far from the little cottage. That was Alfheim. I imagine there's another realm we'll be going to. Let's equip that. Sorry. Now the story. Not a story, but some little piece of info.
Boy,
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Huh. Neat.
I kinda don't want to leave here until I find the rest of those, Okay, so they must be around here somewhere and I'm just missing them. Oh! Now see. The benefits of exploring. I could have missed that. Easy. Wow. What was he doing this whole time?
He's having a sleep.
Now he's having a sleep forever. And found another one of our seals, which means that there's one left that I haven't found. Was there actually anything in this crate? No, it's just total waste. Seal 3.
No, when you kill the guy, he drops what was in that chest. You picked it up.
Oh, I see. Seal 3. I don't want to leave without it now. We're so close to finding them all. Where are you? There was one up there. There's one over here, so I feel like this one's got to be around here somewhere. This seems too far away, though. Oh. Nope. Okay. Sweet. He's been waiting for this very moment. Surprising who will ever open this crate will be a good prank. I'm sure it was worth it in those final moments of his life. It was. He's getting beaten up by Kratos. It was just a prank, bro. It was a prank.
We must be near the top.
The fact that they would say it was a prank, it's like, what is the prank of stepping on someone's shoes? You stepped on their shoes. There is no prank. You did the thing. Or one of the prank is it didn't actually happen, or it was a ruse or an illusion. Oh boy.
Look,
Wow.
the summit. We're so close now.
But like, there's so much more story left, right?
your quiver.
Strap broke when we fought
did
the
it.
dragon. It's alright.
Is
hold it.
Boulder gonna be waiting up here? Just like, hey buddy, I've been waiting for you. Is that... I wonder. I legit wonder what's waiting for me up here.
Broken quiver will slow your draw. Pain we endure. Faulty weaponry we do not. This will do for now. Good?
Good.
Go. Steady, boy. Mind your footing.
And look at that. Wow, guys. Really? Really? When I'm at the end of our quest?
They what's called party poopers.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, see ya. Enjoy your ride down. Love me snow physics. Yeah, this is really great. Like, it looks fantastic.
Snow looks amazing.
I imagine it's gonna look even better on Ragnarok. Santa Monica, man, they're really good at making very visually impressive games. They always have been.
Name one other game.
Well, all the God of War games, like God of War 3. Oh, uh-oh. Hidden Man, Distant Voice. I don't like the sound of that.
There must be somewhere.
Oh, here we are.
You hear those voices too, right?
Yes. Be silent.
That sounds like the same man who came to our house.
I was right, wasn't I? He's been waiting up here.
Must be important if the sons of Thor deign to grace me with their presence. Tell me, you two still tripping over yourselves to impress Daddy?
The tattooed man tracks show he now travels with a child. Where would they go next?
Why would I know that?
You're the smartest man alive, aren't you?
Smarter than all the dead ones, too.
You help me, I help you. Tell me where they are, and I'll talk to Odin.
Your father won't let me go, Balder, and he won't let you kill me. You have nothing to offer me, so take your questions, take your threats, take these two worthless wankers, and piss off!
When no one's looking, we'll be back for your other eye.
Don't you forget, we're everywhere.
We really are, aren't we?
Ah, the very topic of conversation. A tattooed man traveling with a child.
Boy, check their path. Make sure we're all alone.
But we just saw them leave.
Do as I say.
He doesn't know what you are.
And I would keep it that way. Who are you?
Me? I'm the greatest ambassador to the gods, the giants, and all the creatures of the Nine Realms. I know every corner of these lands, every language spoken, every war waged, every deal struck. They call me Mimir, smartest man alive. And I have the answer to your every question.
Why does the son of Odin hunt us?
Okay, there are a few gaps in my knowledge. Odin's had me imprisoned here for 109 winters. I'm a clever lad. I can piece it together. Promise. Just given time.
Nobody there, just like I said.
The boy's mother is dead. She wished her...
She wanted us to spread her ashes on the highest peak in all the realms.
Oh, then you've come to the wrong place, little brother. The highest peak in all the realms is not here in Midgard. It's in Jotunheim, realm of the giants.
No!
That could not be what she meant.
Take a look. This is the last known bridge to Jotunheim in all the realms. See that mountain? Looks like a giant's finger scraping the sky. That's the highest peak in all the realms. No here.
Can't we just take that bridge? We have a Bifrost.
When the giants destroyed all other bridges to their realm, they locked this one up with a secret rune. If it still exists, only a giant would know it.
And all of them left Midgard a long time ago.
True. But today, the winds of fate have kicked up a strange vortex of coincidence. Fact is, there's only one person alive who can get you where you need to go. And luckily for you, my schedule's wide open.
We're going to Jotunheim, right?
It's your best and only move from a tactical standpoint. It's the one place the man who cannot be killed won't follow you.
What do we do?
Yes!
First, you need to cut off my head.
Wait, what?
Odin made sure that no weapon, not even Thor's hammer, could free my body from these bonds. But fortunately, you don't need my body. The trick is, we need to find someone who can reanimate my head using the old magic.
Old magic. There's a witch of the woods. She knows the old ways.
And she'll help. She might do worth a try.
But if she fails, he will be dead.
He tortures me, you know. Every day, brother. Odin himself sees to it personally, and believe me, there is no end to his creativity. Every single day. This isn't living.
Very well.
Oh, I can't watch this.
Brother, in case you can't resurrect me, there's something you need to know. The boy, the longer you wait to tell him his true nature, the more damage you do. He will resent you, and you may lose him forever.
There is much about me I would not have him know.
So you value your privacy more than your son, eh?
I'm going to cut off your head now.
Fair enough.
Jotunheim.
Well, talk about some developments,
We're going
jeez.
to find the long-lost realm of the giants.
Quest isn't over then, I guess. We still got a lot more
Inconvenient.
work to do.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to say.
Also, Mimir's made a pretty good impression already.
So this is the bridge to Jotunheim? This looks like those weird doors we've seen. I guess Mimir will help us figure it all out. If we can bring him back to life.
And just like that, feels like there's so much more left to be done. So much more quest left for us.
Do you remember the way to the witch's house?
Yes, the woods with the blood-red leaves, south of the lake. I know just where to go. Hope she made it back from Alfheim and bring Mimir back. He seemed nice. Before you cut off his head.
Oh! How handy! How handy of them to give us a fast travel point. Place your bets on whether Fringy will finish this game before the night.
The Acer, though. Baldur.
I mean,
And you fought him.
probably, right?
Yes.
One of Odin's sons, Thor's brother. And now he's hunting us with his nephews. Why is this happening?
If we can raise the head, you can ask him.
Okay. You
I figure I'll be
it's
able to
absurd,
beat this
but
sometime.
I secretly hope we find a giant somewhere in that mountain. I guess they really did leave Midgard, except for the serpent. Maybe the last of his kind. Are you the last of your kind too? Is that why you don't like to talk about
My kind?
I mean, your family. before Mother and I. Where you came from. Mother, a father?
Now is not the time for that.
Yes, sir.
But when is the time, Kratos? When is the time? Already the 30th? That's true. But I mean, by the end of this stream, we'll have put in about 8 hours.
Rock! Rock! Rock!
What? I'm on a fucking break. Reaching at you whenever you're twiddling your sword and curlies. No, Fab. Well, you already soiled my solitude, so you may as well join me.
I'm not hungry.
Good. It's not what I was offering.
Saw your brother again.
Congratulations. And I'm sure you'll let him go and roger my axe good and plenty again. Hmm? Let's see the damage. Little canker throat wouldn't know proper weight and balance if it were dangling off his chut. You eating well enough?
I guess.
Good. All better. Now what the fuck else you want, huh? Parents get so wrapped up in his work, Sentry hasn't the sense to sip or sup. And if he does remember, good luck getting him to cook his own meat. Guess I got all the stomach in the family.
What do you say?
Yeah, along with the smarts.
You miss him.
Oh, he said a lot of funny
That's good,
things.
sister.
I don't remember exactly all of them.
I just mean
Hey,
that.
do you
Like, is there
mind?
anything
Rock
else I
for
can
you.
do for you?
Concentrate
You know,
here.
anything,
Already on a break
anything else
from
you
my
fucking
brain.
want or something?
Always a pleasure. Now fuck right along.
Oh, he's great.
Boy, what is the path back to the witch?
First, we need to find a boat.
Before I forget, I should, Alright, off to her
Do you
house.
remember the way back to the witch from here?
That way. Behind the big statue of Thor.
That's a pretty cool stat. He don't look like that, though. Do you like Brock or Sindri more? I don't know. I quite like Brock.
So, what happened when the horseman had deal with the hunter?
He took the man's bit and bridle and allowed him to ride in a saddle on his back. Together, they killed the stag, and the horse tasted victory. But the hunter would not release the horse and made a slave of him.
So, getting revenge cost him his freedom. Hope it was worth it.
It was not.
Oh, Must not be the way. Both are great, obviously, but I really enjoy Brock. I think Brock is my favorite, but I like both of them. They're fun characters. They provide some much-needed levity. Oh, there it is. Little secret passageway. Neat. I actually don't remember coming through this way, so this is kind of memory lane. Memory lane of a couple of days ago, but still. What I liked in that conversation is just the fact that he's still asking, like, yeah, is he okay though, you know? For as much as there's that banter. Like, yeah, but like he's good though, right? Like everything's fine, he's alright. It's the little things, you know, it's the little touches. Oh yeah, that's right, because she had like the tortoise. That's right, the tortoise was like, I'ma have a nap, and then created this
The
little...
water dropped.
And the serpent was right. I knew that.
Oh, awesome, and now we got a fast travel point here too. Man, it feels like this world is... I also didn't realize that we'd be looping back so much on our places we already visited before, but that's neat. Makes the world feel nice and cohesive. I don't like when people complain about backtracking. It feels like you gotta give me more than that. Going through a place that I've already been isn't bad.
I know she's really powerful, but you really think the witch can bring a head back to life?
She seems competent in her craft. And we have nothing to lose.
If she can't bring it back to life, can we keep the head?
No. But you may feed it to the fish.
Okay.
Jeez. I don't know how he'd feel about all that.
And now the door's gone. The witch's turtle must be standing up. So how do we get back up there?
Ah, come on. Ah, well, used up all the arrows. There we go. Gotcha. Sit down.
I bet this'll lead out.
Oh, handy. So we're going exactly the right way. I thought this was like a little side quest thing.
Turn back to Aesir. Guess the gods aren't welcome here.
I wonder why that is.
There he is. I hope he remembers us.
I hope the turtle remembers.
How's it
Oh,
going,
sorry,
Charlie?
tortoise.
Is your witch friend here?
What is that name?
That's what he told me it was. Or what it sounded like in my head anyway. Charlie.
His name is Charlie.
Be ready.
Oh. Or am I mistaken? The tortoise's name is Charlie, because that's fantastic. I like that a lot. Alright, come on guys, chill out. I figured this village was, well, not village, this forest was nice and quaint and very calm and cozy. But no, there's monsters here. Alright, excellent.
Looks like we got him all.
Ah, now he lives a simple life, but it's a very quaint life, I imagine. All right, what story developments?
Father, she is here. It's so good to see you again. I knew you weren't dead.
Hello.
Oh, can you bring a head back to life?
I'm not sure I understand what... Wait. Where did you get those? The arrows. Give them to me, now.
They were a gift.
Do as she says, boy.
These arrows are dangerous and wicked. You find any more, you destroy them, understand? Do you understand? Say it!
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.
It's all I ask. Forgive me. Please, take my arrows in their place. I have no need for them anymore. Now, what's this about a head? Do you have any idea who this is? Did you kill him?
At his request. He claimed you could revive him.
Me? Are you sure you heard him right?
Please?
Take him to the table. Pamela. It's been a long time since I've practiced the old magic. Hold him there. Let's have a look. Well, thankfully his head hasn't decayed much and his brain is still intact. Nice clean cut. Cutting off his head of all people. I sure hope you know what you're doing. Now, hold his head under the water and don't let go. I mean it. That's enough.
It worked!
Let me see him. Mimir? You there?
Yes.
Good.
Oh. Hello, Freya. Been a long time. You look well.
What I did for them. As far as I'm concerned, death suits you better.
I'd bow if I could, Your Majesty. Forgive me. Had I known the witch in the woods was Freya herself, I never would have suggested this.
Freya? The goddess Freya?
You didn't know either? Sorry.
When word gets out that Mimir is free, the wrath of Odin won't be far behind.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once yes, but no longer.
You did not think it important to tell me.
Are you really going to lecture me about that?
Jeez.
We are leaving, boy.
But...
Now.
I feel like there's a lot of pressure building on
welcome.
Kratos at this point. Oh, I feel like things aren't going fantastically for Kratos at the moment.
We cannot trust her.
Because she's a god?
Have I taught you nothing, boy?
But she's helped us a lot.
She lied.
Some people value their privacy.
Oh, uh-oh.
When I require your council head, I will ask.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Get me to Tyr's temple in the Lake of the Nine, and I'll get you to Jotunheim as promised.
We know the temple. What's there?
Only the last living giant in Midgard. Better to tell us the way.
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. He speaks
Oh,
an
awesome.
obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left in Midgard who speak it. Except, of course, for me.
You do?
It's true. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Jormungandr is a sparkling conversationalist.
Really? Is that so? Is that so? It'd be interesting. I feel like that would make for a fun little story watching those two have a big old chat. We could row there, but let's go walk there instead.
So, Mimir, why did Freya spit in your face?
No. Speak of Baldur. He claims nothing harms him.
Aye, Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Boasting of a god. Everyone has a weakness.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
You just said that,
He
Mimir.
doesn't seem thrilled about it though, Mimir.
What is the source of this
Seems to
power?
make him pretty upset.
Well, as I recall, it involved, a spell?
Mimir?
Parts of my brain must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Hope he's not broken.
How do we speak to the serpent?
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
Finally, that horn.
Alright, yeah, because this has been sitting here for a while, and I suppose we've not had any explanation as to what it does. But now is the time. Wow, that is quite a cool looking horn. Wow, that's pretty fantastic. Oh, what is it? I was snapping. You've awoken me from my slumber and I don't appreciate it. Yeah, look, he's yawning. Oh, no, wait, no, he's munching.
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
Doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
Alright, wish me luck. Oh, ha ha ha. You envy I've still got it, lads. He remembers me. Why you? Oh no, that's not right. Mokuno Huntunkun.
It's like Dory talking to the whales.
He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you. Efniun Fogur. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction.
Oh!
Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
That one on the peak where we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
Excellent.
Mad for a moment there.
Now that, he thought
I need
said
some
you were
Colgate.
friends about
That's
him.
mean.
Now forgive me.
He's a
Never
very
spoken the
helpful
ancient
serpent.
tongue
He's
so
like the
much.
friendliest person we've... Aside from Mimir, he's like the friendliest person we've encountered so far.
Wait, look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
Well, so... we will do that next time, because I said this would be a shorter one. And this seems like an appropriate place to wrap it up as well. We've just completed a quest. But as per usual, any last questions or thoughts about the game or media stuff or whatnot? I'm having a lot of fun, by the way. I'm glad I'm playing it. The fun experience. So I think I raced through a good amount of stuff this time around. When we start up next time, I'll try and explore the shoreline. See what else there is to find. Any bad guys to fight. Anything to unlock. I think what's starting to become apparent to me, I guess, at this point is like how much of the world that we're going to be looping back through and exploring again. Because it looks like there's a good amount of There's a good amount of places here in Midgard that we've still yet. A lot of, in fact, yeah, it looks like there's a lot of Midgard that we still haven't explored yet. And we're going to other realms too, so that's cool. I assume that we're not going to Alfheim again. Yeah, I assume that we're not going back there, but maybe there was stuff that I missed. Who knows? Been real fun so far, that's for sure. Yeah, when I come back, I'll start thinking about what kind of skills I want to upgrade, because I'll have a better idea of what will be cool and interesting to grab. I really want to get this on PC. Well, I mean, I was gonna get it on PC, but no need with the performance mode on PlayStation 5. I really hope that doesn't go away, by the way, because it's made it a lot more worthwhile, because every game that I've got for PlayStation 5 so far, I can play at 60 FPS, which is nice. It's nice to play video games at, like, a good frame rate. So used to on PlayStation 4 them not running that well. So it's nice that I can play it with the tactility that's offered with 60 FPS. Yeah, that Bloodborne's never getting ported, is it? It's never gonna happen. I don't understand. It's like the one that everybody asked for, and it's the only one that hasn't been released.
It'll be a good day when that happens, if ever.
If. I think at this point it has to be a question of if, not when. It really doesn't seem like a guarantee, for whatever reason. God of War Ragnarok 120 FPS. I mean, that's cool that that's there. I don't know how many people are going to use it. They need to admit 30 FPS is a mistake. No, they could just... If that's what's holding them off, I'll forgive them for saying that 30 FPS is better for action games. It doesn't even run at 30 FPS. Bloodborne does not run at 30 frames per second consistently anyway. But if that's what's holding them back, then it's okay, guys. I won't hold it against you that you said that 30 FPS is better for action games. In this case, we got 60, and it's making it a more fun experience. Which we will continue next time. But that'll be it for now. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the subs. I appreciate it. There will be more adventures in the land of the God of War over the coming days, in the lead up to Ragnarok. And also a new comic coming out tonight, / today, / tomorrow. So keep an eye out for it. And just working on the big old project. Not much on that front. Just chip it away. But yeah, thanks again. I'll catch you all later. Bye.